Welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Wednesday, 8th November 2017. I'm Fredicia Liebert. The St. Thomas's Primary School received a donation from Junior Minister in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, in the form of flag pins yesterday, Tuesday, 7th November. Office Manager in the Ministry of Social Development, Shelley Liebert, outlined the purpose of the distribution.
The idea or the initiative of the minister, which born out of independence, is to sensitize the young people, especially school-aged children, when it comes to the understanding of patriotism, what it means to love your country, and what it means to love your fellow men, your brothers and your sisters. And all of those attributes are embedded or tied together in a flag.
Junior Minister in the Nevis Island Administration is the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams.
I am here today to distribute one of these pins to each and every one of you. I want you to wear it with pride, first of all. Secondly, I want you to protect it, to carry it. Don't lose it. So when you go home, you're going to ask your mommy or your daddy to kindly secure it for you, so that whenever you are going out, you can put it pin it on whichever nice dress or nice shirt you are wearing, because you want to be patriotic to Nevis. You want to show the people out there that you love your country the same way you love yourselves. This campaign that I am pushing, I cannot do it alone. I am asking the teachers to please help me in teaching the children how important it is to love country, and the parents as well. When they go home, kindly teach your children how to love your country, because this is what they know. This is theirs, and I want them to appreciate and love their country just the same way they love themselves.
Deputy Principal at the school, Althea Liebert, expressed her gratitude to the minister on behalf of the entire school.
On behalf of the principal, staff and students of the St. Thomas's Primary School, we would like to thank the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams for distributing the pins to our students. And I hope you students would appreciate the pins and you will learn to love your country and show patriotism. Thank you very much.
The junior minister noted that she will be distributing flag pins to the students as well as teachers of all primary schools on the island. So far, she has presented pins to the St. James and Violet O. Jeffers Nichols primary schools. Nevis received its first call for the 2017-2018 cruise season earlier today from the MS Seabourn Odyssey. The Seabourn Odyssey made its inaugural call to the island, and a team from the Ministry of Tourism as well as the Nevis Tourism Authority got the opportunity to tour the ship. Chief Executive Officer at the Nevis Tourism Authority, Greg Phillip, presented the captain of the ship with a token on behalf of the people of Nevis.
Captain David, we very much appreciate you coming to Nevis, and being the first time that this ship is here, we hope that it's not the last for sure. We know that you're back for a few more visits this year, and we're hoping that even next year that you'll find it necessary to come back. We've brought along a little something from Nevis that you can put in the library, and hopefully the guests that you have on board would be able to learn a bit about Nevis itself as they read that.
Captain David Bathgate of the MS Seabourn Odyssey expressed his thanks to Philip and also presented him with a token of appreciation.
It's an honour to be here, and beautiful island, and we're privileged to come and visit, and we certainly look forward to today and also to the future calls and future itineraries. So thank you for having us, and welcome on board the Seabourn Odyssey. And on behalf of everyone on board the Seabourn Odyssey, it's my pleasure to present this maiden call plaque for our first visit here, our inaugural visit here to Nevis.
The Minister of Tourism, the Nevis Island Administration, the Honourable Mark Brantley, says he is incredibly happy with the schedule for the 2017-2018 cruise season when he spoke to the Department of Information earlier today.
We are incredibly happy with the cruise season that is proposed. It will be a groundbreaking season this year, a bumper crowds coming to Nevis. We have moved from just 52 calls last year to over 100 scheduled already for this year. We have moved from just over 9,000 passengers to now 20,500 plus passengers and crew, which should put us at about 30,000 people coming to Nevis for this cruise season. We are especially happy that Crystal Cruises will now be coming every week for the next 2 years, and they have made that announcement, and so we're quite pleased that that means that we'll have some activity even in the off season. I want to commend our hard-working staff at the NTA, Ministry of Tourism, and of course to congratulate Delil Walwyn and other agents who have worked closely with us to make this possible. I trust and hope that our stakeholders, particularly our taxi drivers, will take full advantage of this bumper season for our cruise industry.
Minister with Responsibility for Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley. The 2017-2018 cruise season on Nevis promises to be the largest in the history of the island's cruise industry, with a record number of cruise calls and increased passenger capacity scheduled ahead of the season on November 8th. Director of Sales and Marketing in the Nevis Tourism Authority, Devon Liburd, told the Department of Information that scheduled calls for this season represents a marked increase over that of 2016 to 2017 cruise season.
We see that 2016-2017 we had scheduled calls of 58. As compared to this year, the scheduled calls so far are 100. This is equal to 42 additional calls, or a 72% increase. As we look at the capacity, the passenger capacity, 2016-2017, we had just about 9,386 possible passengers coming on cruise ships. And for this season, 2017-2018, we have a passenger capacity of a whammy 20,575 cruise passengers. This equals to 11,189 additional passengers, or 119% increase over last year.
Liburd outlined that last year, however, by the end of 2016 to 2017 season, there were 60 calls and a total of 8,562 passengers. For this season, a total of 7 ships will make their inaugural call to Nevis.
We are expecting about 7 inaugural calls. Seabourn Odyssey, which is our first call, and the first call is on Wednesday, November 8th. And Seabourn Odyssey will call on Nevis from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a passenger capacity of 458. Crystal Esprit, 62 passengers. Aegean Odyssey with 380 passengers. Viking Sea, 928 passengers. And this will be our largest cruise call for the season. Viking Sea, 928 passengers. We also have Seabourn Sojourn with 458 passengers. We have Pacific Princess with 670 passengers, and we have Silver Winds, 296 passengers.
Liburd noted that apart from the inaugural calls, other cruise ships such as the Azamara with 686 passengers, Sea Dream 1 and 2, Clippers Cruises, Club Med 2, Prinsendam, and other smaller ships La Ponant, Sea Clouds, and Sagata will visit Nevis. The NTA official used the opportunity to thank Delil Walwyn and Company Limited for their partnership, which he says is a key contributor to the growing success of the cruise industry on Nevis. Still to come, Premier's Ministry issues notice regarding the observance of Remembrance Day. The details when we return.
My name is Greg Phillip. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Nevis Tourism Authority. Nevis Mango and Food Festival has been around for 4 years, and in our view, it is one of the most unique festivals anywhere, mainly because of what it does. You see, it celebrates the mango. We have over 40 different varieties of mangoes on Nevis, plus a very, very rich and good culinary scene, and we've put those two things together. So Once you dine at this Nevis Mango Food Festival, believe me, you're dining on food that has never been created before, because every single chef that cook at this festival have one excellent challenge. The challenge is everything you cook, every course of every meal must include mangoes from Nevis.
Welcome back. The following is a notice from the Premier's Ministry in the Nevis Island Administration NIA regarding the observance of Remembrance Day 2017. The commemoration service in observance of Remembrance Day will be held on Sunday, November 12, 2017 at the War Memorial Square in Charlestown at 8 a.m. All school children who will be attending the service are advised that the school bus will commence pickup at 6:30 a.m. from the usual pickup points and will leave the War Memorial Square in Charlestown at 9 a.m. All are asked to be guided accordingly. The following is another notice from the Premier's Ministry in the Nevis Island Administration regarding an invitation to participate in the interdenominational service for Remembrance Day 2017. A cordial invitation is extended to the general public to participate in the interdenominational service for Remembrance Day on Sunday, 12th November 2017. This service will take place at the War Memorial Square in Charlestown and will commence at 8 a.m. with a 2-minute period of silence signaled by the firing of a gun. All persons, whether attending the service or not, are asked to observe this moment by keeping the silence, which includes the halting of all vehicular traffic. Coming up in the regional news segment, Jamaica's Prime Minister wants to ban flogging not only in schools but at home and across the society as well. The details when we return.
Known as Uwali, land of beautiful waters by its native inhabitants, and later nicknamed Queen of the Caribbean by British settlers, Nevis has long relied on its natural prowess and resources to create livelihoods for its people. The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed. As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.